outside, we're gonna go ahead and pack up our bag. I like to use this little photo backpack that I have that holds all my lenses and equipment and usually some snacks and water. The first thing that you want to think about is what kind of lenses you're going to use. I personally always go to my 50mm. Some people call this their nifty 50. And I particularly like this one because it's just easy to stay focused on your subject while still getting in a little bit of their surroundings, but not too wide of a lens. I also really like to bring a 24mm with me, which is a little bit wider, so you're going to get a little bit more of your surroundings and still be able to focus on your subject. Some people prefer to use a zoom lens, so you can just bring one lens and have a few options. I love to use a 24-70 for that. Another great lens to use for this is a 35mm. So I prefer the fixed lenses, but again, you can always use a zoom lens if you would prefer. So I'm going to pack these two lenses. Next is my camera body. I go ahead and always use a Canon. It's just my preferred choice, but you can definitely feel free to even just use a camera phone, or for this class, you could try to use a film camera. I usually always bring a film camera with me if I'm going to go outside for a long time, just to give me a few different options of different kinds of cameras that I can use. So once all of your camera gear is all packed up, I like to pack some props with me. So props, like I mentioned in the introduction, just give you a little bit more of an ability to create different dynamic imagery. You can just use things that are from around your house, like this bottle that I found this morning in our cabinet. And these are some pieces of glass that I found on the beach a couple of weeks ago when I was doing a photo shoot with someone out there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring those. We'll talk a little bit more in the lesson about how to utilize those in your shoots. Today I'm also going to try something new and bring this piece of glass that I found today in my basement. Don't really know what it's going to look like. I've never used it in camera before, but we're going to go ahead and bring it and see how that works in our images today. And if you're going to be outside for a long time, maybe you've decided to go to a place where you're going to be hiking or you're going to be at a park for a while, always want to make sure to definitely bring your water and a snack. So just go ahead and put those in here. And again, if you're going to be out for a long time, you want to just bring a few extra SD cards with you, just to make sure that you have enough space for everything that you're going to be wanting to shoot out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pack those up, and that is everything I need. So I'm gonna close this up, and now I'm ready to go. So when I'm out photographing, I'm pretty much always outside, whether I'm on assignment for photojournalism or I'm making portraits outside. So I like to always keep my equipment as compact as possible. Pretty much everything I need always fits in this little backpack. Just makes it easier for me to get around and be really spur of the moment with what I want to be shooting and how I want to be shooting it. So I pretty much always used small fixed lenses and just one body, and it all fits in here, and I'm just ready to go with this one little bag. So this is the kit that I like to use when I go out and shoot, but you can use a bunch of different types of cameras. You don't have to stick with Canon, you can use whatever you feel comfortable with. Again, you can also always use a film camera for everything that we're shooting today. And if you don't have any of that equipment, you can always just use your phone. Your phone camera is gonna be your handy pocket camera for any of these kinds of shoots that you wanna do, and you can definitely use it today as we go out and start playing around with some different lighting techniques.